Yo, what's up people, welcome back to the vlogs. How are we doing? And you know what I realized? I realized how good music actually is. Like when I was going to the gym every day, which I need to get back to, by the way, I was listening to music and that was what was hyping me up. I was playing some music this morning and it just put me in a good mood, you know? And then now I realize I got to do that for you guys with my music. Anyway, today we are finally back in Sidemen Among Us. I've been gone for a while, but the day is here where I return. Let's do this. First, let's get a coffee. I have no idea what it is that makes me not want to film in London. I literally get so nervous and so avoidant of it. And I know that if I was in, I don't know, if I was in Italy right now, I'd be just yapping. If I was in America right now, I'd just be yapping. But something about London, Jamie was mentioning it in the car as well. I have no idea what it is. I have no idea. I'm trying my best right now. You know what, fuck it, it's fine actually, yeah. I'm the man, it's fine. But it is weird still, it is weird. Anyway, coffee, first up. You gotta feel yourself, man. You gotta feel yourself for these Sidemen Among Us videos as well, because they get intense, you know? And if you're not on it, Simon Minter is gonna wrap you around his little finger in Among Us. He's the GOAT. Also, real quick, shout out to bees, man. Like, honey is so cool if you think about it. Honey is so cool. But I also wanted to say, guys, like, I actually obviously had a rough few days in the vlog and in life, but now I'm feeling good. And obviously, shout out to the boys for helping with that again. The game show was nice to go and do that. Obviously, stuff with the What's Good studio. I just feeling good again, feeling okay again, you know. No, it's crazy. When I cycle, I go through Reds, to be fair as well, but not on this street, you know. These guys are just going, and also if there's someone there, I'll let them go, you know. I'll only go on red if there's no one there. I just admitted a crime. I'm left-handed, but I just can't vlog left-handed. It's really weird. I actually feel really good now, and I was feeling really, really low, okay? I was feeling really low. Like, I was texting my parents, and my mum and dad individually, and they were like, you gotta keep going. And I was just like, nah, why? And I was really, like, honestly having, like, some pretty bad thoughts, and in general, I was just like, there's nothing, I can't keep doing this, I can't keep doing everything that I'm doing, as well as this, and not the vlog, you know. And I was really stubborn, and I was feeling like I want to give up, and yeah, obviously that was me feeling like that in the moment, and then getting out there, filming the game show, having a break, chatting to people, talking to some friends, really pulled me out of that straight away. And I FaceTimed Harper, and to be fair, I spoke to Laura as well, which was good in the end. So I just want to say to you guys, obviously, when you do think it's all over and like you got nothing left, you've always got something left, you know. So, and that obviously, even music. I was listening to music this morning. Music really helped me. So, yeah, I was being a bit immature and a bit stupid, but I was feeling bad. But to anyone feeling bad, just, you know, keep going. I'll get pulled down again and I'll get upset again, but you can always pull yourself out of it, you know. So keep going. Keep going. Guys, the weirdest thing just happened. Like, I couldn't find the cable for my mic. So my mic is on top of the phone, and the cable goes into the phone from the mic receiver. And I couldn't find it, and I was like, where is it? And then I remembered I answered the phone from an Amazon driver on the way into my flat. So I was like, you know what, let me just retrace my steps. I walked outside of my apartment, and the cable, the small cable, was on the door handle. How would my cable end up on the door handle? Mental. Anyway, I'm here. Obviously, as I was setting up yesterday, ready for the Among Us. I have a PC set up here, but obviously I use my Mac for everything else. So it's like a bit finicky to set it up. So obviously I record my PC into my Mac, but I haven't done it in a while. I haven't needed to. I've done no games, I've done no streaming. Sorry for those who do enjoy watching my streams. The whole like Don Dolph stuff, I wanted to get back onto GTRP, but then I realized I enjoy filming, being out, doing stuff with friends, working on my actual responsibilities, rather than just sitting on stream for 8 hours, you know? You can't do anything, it's late nights, it's not healthy, it provides bad habits, and I was like, you know, if you guys don't mind, I prefer just doing this, you know? And maybe one day I'll stream again, but it's more like, this year is all about self-improvement, and I feel like that was negatively impacting myself. Here we are, Sidemen Among Us. Among Us! Look at me, I'm actually so fucking sexy, oh my god. That's my screen turned off, that's not a good sign. And we've got Discord. I'm gonna try and see if one of the boys wants to say hello. Does anyone want to put the camera on for my vlog? I'm aiming at the squares right now. Crowd's gone wild. Oh. Yeah! There he is, that's Josh Zerko. Now I reckon we'll get another nibbler. Oh. Yeah! All right, a Moon Goose all finished now. Time to head back. Just do some Ace promo as well. Make sure you guys check that out. Although by the time this comes live, the Ace promo has probably ended. But check out Ace Grading anyway. Code Randy. You always get a 5% off code discount. Now I need to get my stuff ready. Head to the studio. Final touches on that. I've got some parcels that arrived here. Actually, I should get those first, then come up, then go back. Yeah. Get my stuff together and get ready to go to the studio for final check from me on the studio progress, and then driving to Knott's. Going to talk to Laura tonight as well. Looking good now. Paint's been added. Looking a bit smoother. The lights are in. We're trying to see if we can get them on just for the vlog, but they will be in general. That's going to be curtained, but hopefully we can actually like. One day I'm thinking put John and Nick there. It looks so funny, so cool. But yeah, it's starting to look really nice now. There we go. Obviously we're not going to use red, but that's how they look. There we go. Sick. Sick.
Oh, look at them fucking lines on the wall as well.
Oh yeah? Do you like that?
Yeah, I like that.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, there we go. Blue.
That looks stylized as all hell.
Oh, it did actually, on the side. There you go. I think white's the best probably for this.
Yeah.
To be honest. Nice. Are you happy, John?
Yeah, I'm happy, yeah.
Jay, on a vlog, let's go. Come on.
Well, Jay's about to do the more technical side of this.
Yeah.
He's going to connect it all up to, where is it, Jay? So,
yeah.
them shelves, the under bits. Will all have their own assignment, right? And then we can order each of them from here.
Okay.
And then we can have preset things so that we can switch between different ones.
And can you like digitalize this onto the thingy or not? Like Stream Deck?
We'll figure that out.
Okay.
Figure it out.
Okay. Yeah, no, you don't have to do it, but I'm wondering if it's capable.
Who wants a Stream Deck when you got this? Look at this.
No, I think the Stream Deck will be cool.
Oh, bloody hell.
Because you can do set scenes, right? And it can.
I'll program it for a Stream Deck.
Woo, let's go. So I can't show you more today, but yeah, it's good. It's good. All right, I'm off, John. Good luck with it.
Thank you, man.
I was gonna ask you to film some stuff for me for the vlog, but you're gonna have Android, so there's no point. Literally 0 point. In a bit, Jay. Take care.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah,
It's looking good.
Yeah.
Looking very good. Onward we go, back north. Hopefully I can see Harper before she goes to bed. Should be able to, because I'm setting off early enough. I've got to charge though. I will do some chatting with you on the mount, some randy car talks, but first I want to get out of London because it's a bit of a nightmare. Oh, this bloke's just fucking trumpeting around. He's been there for like 20 minutes. What the fuck? All charged up at the superchargers, heading off now. I haven't been able to film anything because my footage for the vlog that is meant to be posting today in my time hasn't been uploaded. There's a few clips, the emotional ones, where they're like 3 minutes, 5 minutes, and 11 minutes. They're just not uploading because of the fact that they so big, and like my phone's so full that it keeps offloading stuff to iCloud, so to upload it I had to download it. Anyway, long story, I didn't know it didn't upload yesterday, so then CJ was like, oh yeah, they're not there, which means that if I just checked his message at the studio, I could have uploaded it from What's Good with a good internet, but I didn't. So now I've been trying to upload it on Dropbox on the way here, on the way in the car, and it's just been taking ages. So they're on the way. Worst case, I just go to, when I get to the house, I just go straight upstairs, plug the Ethernet in and upload Dropbox there. So we're gonna try that. I don't know why I'm waffling about the vlog so much. I mean, I think we've established at this point, those who watch these vlogs day in, day out, you get me. This is me. And I keep, again, I don't know how many times I'm going to overthink the vlog. You just be me, you know. Stop apologising. I'm going to film whatever I want to film, you know. And that's it. I'm not worried about making these entertaining. Just whatever my life is, I'm filming it. Whatever I want to film, I'm filming it, you know. But I'm just giving you guys updated with file transfer and stuff, you know. It's crazy that we still haven't missed a day. I know some are very low key with Harper. I'm seeing Harper again this weekend, but I'm seeing her as much as I can do because at some point it might be less, you know. And I know this weekend, after this weekend, I'm not going to see her next weekend because Laura wants to do something with her and whoever, so that's fine. So I said that's cool, no worries with me. But then obviously that means now that I am not going to see her for like 2 weeks, which is sad, you know. And I had a great weekend last weekend, so I mean, we're going to make the most of this weekend here. And I know you guys don't mind, but obviously I know that the ones where, you know, feeding ducks with Harper, remembering my granddad, those vlogs didn't do as well. Really low views and stuff, which is fine. I don't mind that because I know they're not like the most interesting ones to the wider audience of YouTube. But I do wish that I'm really like wanting to build this channel and build even the slower ones. I'd like to get a higher amount of views on them, but it shouldn't matter. I know it shouldn't matter, and I should just incorporate it with everything that I'm doing. But it'd be nice, you know. And it is, YouTube's hard because even though I know that like these aren't expected to get more views and stuff like that, when they do worse, like when you see 10 out of 10 and like low grey arrows and down, you just feel bad, you know. Even though you know the reasons, you know, it's quite toxic because you know, it makes us feel a certain way when we shouldn't feel a certain way, but it is what it is, you know. Anyway, driving back right now. It's been a good day though. Among Us in the morning, checked the set, and now driving home to see my beautiful daughter. And again, hopefully I can have a bit of a chat with Laura just to kind of like, I just want to move forward with like as amicable as possible, you know, because it's really important for Harper. And it's just like, obviously Laura and I had such a long history and such a good life together that it would be stupid for us to, it'd be really bad and sad for us to have any animosity against each other, and it just, we don't need that. Like, neither of us need that, the family doesn't need that, Harper doesn't need that. So it's like, let's just find a way to put everything behind us and move forward in a way that is actually not toxic and actually is beneficial, you know. There's no need for it to go like certain ways. So yeah, I'm going to try and chat to her and just be quite open and be like, look, let's do the right thing here. But obviously it is tough and it's complicated, and also I feel like I'm underwater anyway with everything that's going on. Like, I'm trying to recover everything. I'm trying to literally get my life back on track. I know it seems like, it probably seems to you guys that nothing's different, you know. I'm the same old Randy, but you know, when you have businesses that I have and you have the responsibilities I have in these companies, and it is stressful, you know. Like, I've got PokeRun, the podcast, my channels and all that, and like finances, housing, you know, and then daughter, ex, you know, divorce, pendant, all this stuff. Like, it's a lot, you know. And the Pokemon business, PokeRun, you might not know, it's a lot of expenses, a lot of expenditure. So it's like, getting that back on track is quite important, or not even getting it back on track. Like for example, making sure. I have been very fortunate to earn a lot in my time and been very successful, but with that came more risks, more, for example, warehouses, staff, increased amount of stock, all this kind of stuff that then now you're stuck with, and then you got to like try and improve, and then the market struggles, the business struggles, staffing struggles, you know, relationship that, you know, obviously Laura and I's relationship was very, the business was a big part of that, so like now it's transition and stuff. So even the warehouse, like, we've got a long lease on that, can't get out of it, you know. So we have to, okay, how do we actually make money? And then you obviously have the stuff like the vlogs, and then you have like the income. You get income, but then it just goes on everything, you know, all these expenditures. So one thing I do, if I have any advice for you guys, or if I have any, I don't regret anything that really, but in terms of advice, I would say don't spread yourself too thin. Like, it's not worth it, you know. Perfect. If you've got an idea, perfect it, then hire out and get processes and procedures. I wish I did that. I wish with PokeRun, like, we were on the top of the game, absolutely killing it. One thing that let us down was like we couldn't get more stock from the suppliers. They would not agree to give it to us. I don't know why. We had the customers, we had the interest, we had the money to get more stock, but they never allowed us to order more. So we ended up wasting a lot of like opportunity, and that's what got me down. And then also I went to then start Ace, and that took a lot of my time, so I kind of like left Laura with a lot of the PokeRun responsibilities. But to be fair, she wasn't really like, not that she wasn't good enough for it, but she wasn't ready for it, and I don't think she wanted it. But she maybe did not vocalize that she didn't, because maybe at the time she thought she did, you know. So that's a failure of me. I should have hired someone else, and I should have, you know, left her where she's comfortable, and then got someone else, you know. But again, because it was a family business and it was very close to us, like, there was a lot of like control and risk, and I'm very much a person who does take risks, and I'm like, screw it, let's spend this money, hire these people, but you know, because it's family, like, it was like, okay, is that the right thing to do and stuff like that. So, and then there was the house. Obviously, I've got a house to pay for that I don't even live in. I've got bills to pay for the house that I don't live in. I've got family to support, you know, and then my apartment in London, and then like offices. It's just like, you know, a lot of stuff. So, long story short, I'm like sinking. And I have been for a while, and that wasn't affecting the relationship too. And then even now, like, I'm like stressed too. So it's not. I'm not saying feel sorry for me in that. This is my work. This is life. This is what the job is. But what I'm saying is, like, I having all of that as it is, and then the pending stuff that's happening relationship-wise, it's just like, oh man, it's like, it's such a weight on your shoulders, you know. And that's how you can get in really, really bad spots, like, mentally. So I'm trying to, like, I need to offload things, and even people tell me that are close to me, you know, you got to rest more, you got to look after yourself more, and obviously I was with the gym and with the trips. I was really like being true to myself, but then slowly more responsibility comes in, more Ace work, more this, more that, more PokeRun, like more fires to put out, if you will, that like is tough, you know. So my goal, like I've said to you this whole year, is to try and scrap and fight and try and survive with all these things, and then when I can, hire, set procedures, so I can still lead the ship and I can still run a lot of these things, but it's not, I don't have to, like, for example, with Ace, like with the new marketing team, I can kind of like implement the ideas, implement what I need, and then they can look after it and execute it, you know. So that then frees up a lot of time. Same thing with PokeRun, same thing with the podcast, same thing with my vlogs, same thing with my main channel videos, all this stuff. But with that is a lot of work, setting up things, you know, making sure you're on the right page. Even like me and Cal does live for the main channel, like we need to get on the right page. I need to set guidelines. I need to give him work. If I don't give him work, it's money gone down the drain, you know. So even that I need to try and recoup. Main channel videos have been a bit stinky recently, and it's like, it's just tough. Like, it's really tough, you know, to run all these things. So by the end of the day, and then also I put out in the vlogs that I'm obviously looking to get an assistant at some point. I got loads of you guys DMing me on Instagram, applying or saying, you know, you're available for hire, and I appreciate you guys. I'm not in the place right now where I can afford to hire that role, but if that comes, if I do, then I'll formally announce that I'm looking for that person. But I would love that person. That person would take a lot of weight off my shoulders and make life a lot easier. But I'm in the period now where I've got to get my hands dirty, I've got to grind, and it's just when days like the last 2 days happen, and when the current situation that is happening right now hits, like, I just don't see a way that I don't see a way where I have enough strength to do all the things I'm meant to be doing and go through that, and you know, it's really tough, you know. So that's why, I don't know, like, there's got to be a better solution to all this than just kind of like, that's why it has to be amicable for Harper's sake, because again, like, Harper's like not the only thing that's pulling me through. You guys are, my friends are, but like when I FaceTime her or I think about her or I, like, you know, it's like, okay, that's my reason, that's my why, but it's like, that's why then, and then if I only see her every couple of weeks, it's like, oh man, like, that really, it's like, it's like a knife, you know. And yeah, so I mean, yeah, I appreciate the patience with the vlogs. I appreciate, you know, it's maybe not been like any traveling content or anything like a little bit extra, but it is what it is, you know. We go with the flow, and hopefully we can look back on this year, next year in the vlogs, because I'm going to vlog forever now. Hopefully we can look back on this year and be like, yeah, man, that brutal period was worth it, because now look, you know. And I've done it before, you know. I've succeeded in music, I've succeeded in YouTube, I've succeeded in the Pokemon game, I've succeeded in business, I've succeeded in everything I've like put my mind to, but I don't maintain it, you know. I don't maintain it, and my regret and my advice to you guys is find a way to maintain it, because one person or one you can't do all these roles, you know. You can't do all these things, and I think I can, because I know I can do each one. I can do each one very, very well, but it's like I can't do all at the same time, and that's what I need to realize, and that's what I need to remember. But and day by day it's hard to do that, and on your own it's hard to do that, you know. So working in teams, branching out is always really, really good, really, really worthwhile. So that's any advice for you guys. I'm not a control freak, but like I struggle with giving up control, because I worry and I feel like people can't do things the way I can do them. But in reality, if you like, I think I'm a good leader, I think, but not a good manager, if that makes sense. So I'm good at, I've got a lot to learn with that. So I think guidelines, standard operating procedures, like trusting people, you know. But to trust people, you've got to tell them how you want things done, you know. So you have to set the guidelines, you have to set what you need, and then let them and trust them and go for it, you know. But it's hard to do that, but it's needed, you know. Anyway, I'm gonna stop recording because I need to upload the rest of the footage. This is like completely defeating the point. But yeah, I always like chatting to you in the car. It's always like a great time to catch up with you guys and speak my mind when I've got the open road ahead of me. No other thoughts other than mine and speaking to you guys. So yeah, shout out to you all. I'll probably not vlog too much more today, because like I said, I'm going home for a reason, to see Harper and chats and stuff. So but I'm sure I'll keep you up to date, and love you as always. All right, I made it back home with my beautiful. You say hiya. Just give me a dummy. But yeah, I'm here, guys. Gonna say goodbye. Say bye bye. Yeah. Say bye bye. Yeah. Not to me, to the camera. She thinks I'm leaving now. Anyway, goodbye, guys. Love you all. Take care. Uploading some footage and then seeing Harper for the rest of the night. She's a little gamer.